many carnivals. Yeah. Do all the Arnolds. Just do all the, you know, just do all the.
What's that for? He wants to work on his own.
Let's do it. You write one for trumpet?
Oh yeah.
You did?
Yeah. Arnold or first?
Yeah, Malcolm Arnold.
He was a trumpet.
Steve, did they give you a check today? Or
Really?
did they give you a check today? No, I'm not worried. I just want to make sure. No,
The Persichetti is good.
that's why I don't like
The
it.
Arnold is not
I'm
so
thinking
great.
about you, not me.
Total kind of bandy, you know.
Yeah, it's like, it sounds like circus music.
I'm doing it on a company that.
Since Chuck is the department chairman, why can't he have a check today for it?
It's just little and you get it in 2 months. And you go,
What's just as bad? Yeah, when I was doing that coaching of the grass, it took. Well, I got it all at once at the end or whatever.
So we'll do prompt with the fanfare. Does everybody see measure 90? That's to be indicated, but until we actually end, we don't play two resoluting tones. We just stop on the concert B flat chord, and then we repeat back to 10. 10. And we keep doing that ad nauseum. When I give this, then we will stop at the next tonic chord. Okay? No matter how much they're waving at us, we do not stop on a 4 chord. Okay.
The most people I've ever seen. Graduates, you look like more than I've ever seen.
Are you making a joke?
Chairs.
Oh.
There's a seat, chairs, Steve.
You can't see them out there. There's something really wrong with your brain. I don't know about that brain scan.
I don't know if there's a voice talking about this.
Those two spots, that's the box.
Yeah, you can't see all those people sitting out there.
I see a lot of rabbits with names.
Well, at least that.
So I'll just give 1, 2, 1.
President Nicklow, the commencement is assembled.
Thank you, Dr. Anthony. The Fall 2019 commencement exercises were convened by Dr. Nicola Anthony, Professor of Biological Sciences and President of our Faculty Senate. Good afternoon. My name is John Nicklow, and I'm very proud to serve as President of the University of New Orleans. And I'm very pleased to be with you today and to celebrate our graduates and all of their loved ones. Please rise and join us in singing the national anthem, led by Miss Virginia Bourne, a Master of Music student.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Virginia. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce you to our platform guests for today's ceremony. Please stand when I call your name. Miss Virginia Bourne, Master of Music student. Miss Dr. Tina Johnson, Associate Provost for Faculty and Diversity Affairs. Dr. Nicola Anthony, Professor of Biological Sciences and President of the Faculty Senate. Dr. Ray Wang, Dean of the Library and Information Services. Dr. Carolyn Goles, Associate Vice President and Dean of Students. Dr. Caroline Noyce, Associate Provost for Academic Programs. Dr. John Williams, Dean of the College of Business Administration. Dr. Tashkin Kochak, Dean of the College of Engineering. Dr. Kim Martin Long, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development. Dr. Steve Johnson, Dean of the College of Sciences. Mr. Tom Kitchen, member of the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors. Mr. Gary Solomon Jr., member of the Louisiana Board of Regents. Mr. Marques Colston, graduation speaker and honorary degree recipient. Dr. Mahiar Amuzagar, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Ms. Nell Toomer, UNO Alumni Association. Dr. Matt Tarr, Vice President for Research and Economic Development. And Ms. Christine Bourgeois, Student Government President. Thank you all. Candidates for degrees, faculty and staff of the University of New Orleans, parents and friends, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our Fall 2019 University of New Orleans commencement ceremony. We're delighted you're here this afternoon, sharing this highlight in the lives of our students, their families, and their friends. I also want to take a moment and welcome those that are with us this afternoon by way of live streaming. I'm happy that all of you could also be with us today and celebrate. Candidates for degrees, the University of New Orleans is as proud of you as your family and friends are. Today's program marks the end of long years of rigorous academic training and the beginning of a transition to a different chapter in each of your lives. So I want you to just take a moment and think about how different you are today than when you first arrived at the University of New Orleans. You've grown in so many ways through your determination to work hard and achieve your degree. And I hope you now understand what I mean when I say education is transformational. And yes, you faced obstacles along the way, but with the help of your family, your friends, and supporters, you've succeeded and are prepared for whatever might come next. You've accepted the challenge, and the future truly is yours. Congratulations. At this point, I'd like to recognize all those people in your lives that helped make the day possible. So I'm going to ask that all the parents and guardians of our graduates please stand and remain standing. In addition, I'd like to ask all the grandparents, spouses, partners, siblings, children, and other relatives and friends, please stand. Thank you. To all of our audience, today's event signifies the culmination of many years of your hard work, sacrifice, and self-denial, so that these graduates could be provided with the best education possible. So kindly accept my humble congratulations. Now I'd like to ask my colleagues in the faculty, as well as our staff who may be present, to please stand. You too have played an essential role in the lives of our graduates. You've inspired them, you've challenged them, and you supported each and every one of these talented students. And this day simply could not occur without you. I'm confident that you've been able to spark in the members of the class of 2019 a lifelong love for learning. So thank you. Thank each of you for your tireless commitment to your students and to the University of New Orleans each and every day. Thank you. At this point, I want to draw your attention to some cords that our graduates are wearing. Undergraduate students graduating with GPA honors, students with departmental honors, and students with university honors are wearing blue and silver cords. Would all of our students graduating with honors please stand? Thank you. Would all of our students graduating with a perfect 4.0 grade point average please stand? Thank you. Our student athletes are wearing royal blue and silver stoles. Would all of our student athletes please stand? Thank you. And our veterans are wearing red, white, and blue cords. Would all of our graduates who are military veterans please stand? In addition, please remain standing. In addition, would all of our faculty, staff, and audience members who are military veterans please stand as well? Thank you all for your service. Please be seated. And now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker this afternoon, Mr. Marques Colston. Mr. Colston is an entrepreneur, business owner, and a member of the New Orleans Saints Hall of Fame. During his 10-year NFL career, he became the Saints' all-time leader in receptions, receiving yards, and total touchdowns. That's good. A seventh-round draft pick from Hofstra University, Mr. Colston defied the odds to become the most productive receiver in team history from 2006 to 2015. He was also a key member of the Saints team that won Super Bowl 44. Mr. Colston is the founder and managing partner of Dynasty Innovation, a strategy and execution firm focused on marketing, branding, sports, and professional development. He's also a partner and director of business development at Main Squeeze Juice Company, a New Orleans-based fast casual juice and smoothie bar that has a number of franchise locations spanning from New Orleans to Houston and currently has more than 40 locations in development throughout the country. Additionally, he leads the Center for Innovation at Virtua Health System and also serves on the advisory board for the One Team Collective, a sports technology accelerator run by the National Football League Players Association. In 2018, he collaborated with the Columbia Business School to create an executive education program for current and former athletes. Seeing a lack of structured education programs for athletes, he worked with the business school to develop a program that would give these athletes the tools and knowledge to become successful entrepreneurs and investors. It is now my distinct pleasure to invite Mr. Marques Colston to deliver the Class of 2019 commencement address.
It's a little bit different for me. I was kind of waiting on some smoke as I was coming out of that tunnel back there. But it's an honor to be here. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank President Nick Lowe and all the other esteemed faculty, students, administrators on the stage. It's truly an honor to be here with you all today. I want to start by congratulating everyone here in attendance. You guys are all part of this journey. Parents, friends, aunts, uncles, teachers. If you're here today, you played a significant role in the lives of today's graduates. I'd also like to congratulate you all, the graduating class of 2019. It's truly an honor to be here with you all today, and especially as you celebrate the end of this chapter and you anxiously await the next. Honestly, the opportunity to be here and speak with you all today, it took me a while to come to grips with. I had to do a little bit of soul searching. To be honest, it took me a while to figure out exactly what I wanted to say to you all. What could I say to you? You know, this task of kind of being the last person to provide advice before you go out into the real world is a bit intimidating. But mostly because I had to look into myself and look in the mirror and ask myself questions about the value of my experience. What makes me someone worthy of speaking to you today? And ultimately, it led me down a path where I thought about the things that helped me to be successful. Sure, I was blessed to compete against some of the best athletes in the world on the highest level. And the pressure and intensity that it takes to compete at that level is insane. I've played in the Superdome in front of 80,000 screaming fans of Who Dat Nation. Played on the biggest stage in the Super Bowl, knowing that there's hundreds of millions of people watching on TV at home. But still, when I looked at that, I had questions. My stats from the field wouldn't help you. Stories and reminiscing about locker room stories and reciting all those things wouldn't help you either. Retelling stories about companies that I've invested in and partnered with, consulted for, they wouldn't help you. I knew I had to look a little bit deeper. And I think what makes the pressure at this moment a little bit deeper is, it's a little more personal. Because in speaking to you all today, I'm really speaking to myself. That lingering question of what wisdom could I leave you with today? What experiences could I share, or what advice I could leave you? It still weighed on me. So as I started to prepare for this speech, I realized that many of you arrived here on campus in around 2015 to start your academic journey. At the same time, I was getting ready to embark on my own journey after choosing to retire from football. So the last 4 years have led us all here to this arena today. Though we come from different directions, experiences, and perspectives, we're all connected. You all have spent the majority of your lives in school, all leading to this point today. You're all connected with the common vision to leave here as University of New Orleans graduates. Some of you do know what you'll do next, others of you don't, and that's okay. Some of you will go on to put your degrees to work. Others of you will find passion in another field, another industry, and that's okay too. The unknown that lies ahead can be a very unsettling feeling. We all go through it. It's part of evolution and growth. You see, I know this process pretty well. Like you, I spent 10 years, 14 if you count college, focused on one thing, and I was working to become the best professional football player I could be. I worked my butt off year-round, and ultimately that led to a great 10-year run. Caught a lot of passes, scored a lot of touchdowns, won a lot of games. But what you'll learn that in life, things can change quickly. For me, that change came one February morning in 2006 when I learned that the Saints planned to release me and terminate my contract. There's a little bit of initial hurt there, but eventually I realized that I had accomplished all my goals that I'd set for myself. As I looked at it, there was no reason for me to go start from scratch in another city with another team. It was time for a new challenge, a new goal. And at that point, I called my agent and I told him I didn't want to talk to any other teams. I was going to retire. And just like that, the ride was over. Time to do something else. That day, I felt very similar feelings to what you all must be feeling today. And undoubtedly, you'll feel it again in any life transition. Scared, nervous, anxious, excited, yet ready. You may feel like you can't control your thoughts and emotions. And really, part of the emotion of today is that you realize that what lies ahead is no longer this abstract thing. What you've been preparing for is now here. Still, it feels like you're standing in front of a door and you don't know what's on the other side. And you feel like you have to deal with that all today. You feel like you got to have your life, your next few years, all of it figured out. But I can promise you that's not the case. As you all try to figure out what's next, I urge you to take your time and enjoy this moment because you've earned it. You've all accomplished something great and laid the foundation for a very successful future. You've also charted paths to success of your very own that can be duplicated throughout the rest of your lives. It wasn't easy for any of you guys to get to this point. You've all had different challenges to overcome, and the fact that you're here is proof that you can do it. You know, Mark Twain once said, all you need in life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. You know, this is something that I really believe in, and I call it irrational confidence. And really, it's the key to every bit of success that I've had in my life. You know, over the years, I've studied the work and career paths of successful athletes, entrepreneurs, leaders, politicians, and they all seem to have this similar irrational confidence. They all believe that if there's a 1% chance of success, I am that 1%. That conviction is rooted in the belief that rationale and logic can't account for everything. Your work ethic, your ability to overcome obstacles, your willingness to persevere are the real keys to success. My journey has embodied that belief. You see, there's no way that a skinny kid from Pennsylvania who could barely get recruited out of high school should be here today as the Saints' all-time leading receiver. It was my irrational confidence that led me to have the kind of career that I enjoyed in the NFL. You see, none of those goals that I set for myself were rational or they made logical sense to anyone else but me. So as I prepare for this speech today, I really look back on what has fueled my journey through life, sports, and multiple transitions. This belief system and mindset has allowed me to overcome challenges and obstacles in my life. And as I continue my journey and evolution into what's next, I want to share with you all 3 pillars that have and will continue to be the foundation of my irrational confidence. The first pillar is ambition. Set actionable goals that exceed expectations. I remember the first day I stepped on campus at Hofstra University. I came in as a freshman, barely recruited, with one goal in mind. And that was to get drafted into the NFL and play 10 years. I must have thought I was going to LSU or Alabama. You know, although it seemed like an unrealistic goal, I was able to work my way into a starting role by the 8th game of my freshman year. I was a 180-pound freshman, wasn't very fast, but I didn't let that deter me. See, I put in the work because I believed in myself and was willing to do anything that it took to accomplish my dream. I spent the next 4 years on campus year-round, even during the breaks, winter break, summer break. And by my senior year, I put on 50 pounds and actually started to look like a pro prospect. And in my mind, I was ready for my shot. My mom, though, she wasn't buying it. You know, she supported my goal of playing in the NFL, but she always told me I needed a plan B. And as much as I believed in myself and the work that I was putting in, I knew she was right. But at the same time, I knew I had to create my own path. I had to make a decision. How much did I really want this dream that I've been working for? And eventually, got up the courage to tell my mom that I did have a plan B. And it was that plan A was gonna work. You know, we laughed and joked about that for years, after I got my degree, of course. But see, that confidence was fueled by my ambition and my willingness to work. And that's when she realized that this wasn't just a dream for me. This was a tangible goal that I was willing to put in anything to achieve. And that mentality has stuck with me the rest of my life and will continue to. By making plan B that plan A has to work, it's something that I keep in my mind, and it's something that even as I enter new businesses or I work with entrepreneurs and help them to coach them and effectively run their businesses, it's a mindset that's always at the forefront. So as you go forward to activate this ambition and achieve your big goals, you're gonna need a few things. You're gonna need some people in your corner that hold you accountable, even to your own goals at times, and provide support even when times get tough. You're also gonna need some naysayers that think your goals are irrational and unrealistic, because they become your motivation, not just to prove them wrong, but really to prove yourself right. Realize that everything can work for your benefit. You either win or you'll learn. The next pillar of irrational confidence is mastery. Learn to become a master of your craft. As a young player here in New Orleans, as a 7th round pick, you figure out quickly that you got to figure out ways to do more than what's asked of you, just to get an opportunity to play. You see, we had a pretty complex playbook on offense. This guy, Sean Payton, you might know him. He came with a playbook, probably hundreds, if not thousands of pages. And as a young player, it's like speaking a foreign language. But the goal that I set out for myself was to learn all the roles and responsibilities within that playbook. Any position that I could potentially step into, I had to learn it. So eventually I learned where every other receiver, every running back was supposed to be and what their roles were on any given play. I also learned my opponents. I learned the defenses, the people I was going to go against, and I learned the structure of defenses and where were their weaknesses. And once I understood that big picture, I was able to play by a different set of rules. See, it gave me leeway to create opportunities that weren't even in the playbook at times, for myself and for others. And that skill set became invaluable to our offense and helped us evolve as a unit. So I urge you, don't just work to do the job. Make your objective to master your craft. This will allow you to create valuable insights and advantages that others might not even see. And that will make you an irreplaceable asset for any company or team that you work with. The final pillar of irrational confidence is consistency. Work daily to create positive habits. See, for our team with the Saints, just like in any other high-pressure industry, the hardest thing to do was sustain success. You know, teams can reach the playoffs once every few years, but how do you get there 4 or 5 seasons in a row? And ultimately, when you do make it to the top of the mountain, you become the case study. Everyone studies your success, and they learn from your failures to make themselves better. And for our team, especially our Super Bowl year, it became about consistently taking care of the little things: effort, attention to detail, punctuality. And once we began to consistently hold each other accountable to those small details, we became a much better team. See, when your confidence is rooted in these 3 pillars, it also allows you to create a level of arrogance, or ignorance, around your limitations. Because you're focused on the road ahead and what's possible, rather than being limited by what's been done before. The harder you work, the more you dig in, the more you stack the odds of success in your favor. In closing, all of you sit here today with your dreams, your goals, and ambitions in front of you. You put in the work to become college graduates. You built the foundation for all the success that you're destined for. There will be adversity along the way. It's going to test your character. It'll test your resolve. It'll challenge you to your core at times. And expect it because it's coming. But also understand that on the other side of that adversity is an unwavering confidence, strength, and belief in self that will prepare you for whatever life throws in your direction. Don't be afraid to stake your claim on greatness. Plant your flag with confidence, as long as you're willing and ready to go put in the work to make it happen. Embrace your journey in its entirety. Take the lessons from the losses and learn why it is that you win. And that will become your playbook for success. I want to leave you all today with a quote from an author, Enid Blyton. She says, "The best way to treat obstacles is to use them as stepping stones. Laugh at them, tread on them, and let them lead you to something better." Thank you.
Mr. Colston, we want to thank you for spending time with us today. Thank you so much for your inspiring address. As a symbol of gratitude, I'd like to present you with this medallion. And we actually have another part of the ceremony that also involves you, Marques. Honorary degrees are academic degrees that honor highly distinguished contributions to a specific field or fields. I'm very pleased today to award a Doctorate of Humane Letters, honoris causa, to Mr. Colston. His exceptional performance on the field, his commitment to his community and to education, as well as his diverse business pursuits, and his willingness to share his hard-earned lessons with the next generation of entrepreneurs, warrant the granting of a Doctor of Humane Letters. So with the approval of the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors and the authority vested in me, it is my privilege to award you this honorary doctorate. Provost Mahir Amuzagar, assisted by Dean John Williams of the College of Business Administration, will hood Mr. Colston. Well, we've come to the section of the program I think you've all been waiting for. The conferring of the degrees. So I'll ask Dr. Mahir Amuzagar, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, to present the candidates for degrees.
Thank you, President Niccolo. It is my honor and privilege to present to you the graduate students, starting with our doctoral candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, doctoral work is highly characterized by close mentoring of each student by a faculty member. It is this relationship that provides a foundation for innovative and original research and scholarly work. These candidates are not just our students, but they are our colleagues and our research partners. For these reasons, our process for awarding a doctoral degree includes a ritual in which a mentor places a ceremonial hood onto a student, thus initiating him or her into the rarefied community of experts. Now, the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, please rise. President Niccolo, these candidates have completed all the requirements and demonstrated originality and excellence appropriate to the highest degree the university bestows. I'm pleased to present them to you for the conferring of the degrees.
With the recommendations of the graduate faculty, the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Philosophy, with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Please come forward to the platform as your name is read to receive your diploma and your doctoral hood.
Hasib Ahmed, dissertation, pricing of idiosyncratic risk in an intermediary asset pricing model. Major Professor Neil Maroney. Makeen Huda, dissertation, The Impact of Intangible Capital and Diversity Reputation on Firm Performance. Major Professor M. Kabir Hassan. Zena Rochelle Jones, dissertation, Teachers' Perceptions of How the Teacher Evaluation Process Impacts Classroom Instruction in 3 High-Poverty School Districts. Major Professor Brian Beabout. Keon Jackson Lewis, dissertation, Bringing the Theory of Street-Level Bureaucrats into the 21st Century, a Study of Social Workers in Louisiana. Major Professor Robert Montjoy. Diana Atalanta Hobbs, dissertation, Working Memory Deficits are associated with altered brain morphometry and structural connectivity in children with 22q11.2 deletion syndrome. Major Professor Elliot Beaton. Molly Ann Miller, dissertation, Evaluating the Effectiveness of a Community-Based Youth Nonprofit Organization at Increasing Pro-Social Behavior and Decreasing Antisocial Behavior Among Young Boys, a Pilot Study. Major Professor Elliot Beaton. Ashley Fortune Pruitt Sanders, dissertation, Structural Connectivity and Immunological Correlates of Emotion Processing in Chromosome 22q11.2 Deletion Syndrome. Major Professor Elliot Beaton. Megan P. Gom, dissertation, The Development and Evaluation of Small Specialized Turtle Excluder Devices to Reduce Sea Turtle Bycatch in Various Small Shrimp Gears. Major Professor Martin O'Connell. Sean Patrick Hickey, dissertation, The Roundtable of Scientific Communication, From Classroom to Course Creation, Back to the Classroom and Beyond. Major Professor Matthew Tarr. Aaron Patrick Moss, dissertation, Formulation of Hybrid Knowledge-Based Molecular Mechanic Potentials for Protein Structure Refinement and a Novel Graph Theoretical Protein Structure Comparison and Analysis Technique. Major Professor Chris Suma. Avdesh Mishra, dissertation, Effective Statistical Energy Function Based Protein Unstructure Prediction. Major Professor Tamjadul Hoke. Priscilla Camos Martins de Souza, dissertation, Evolution and Stratigraphic Architecture of Tidal Point Bars with and without fluvial input, Influence of Variable Flow Regimes on Sediment and Facies Distribution and Lateral Accretion. Major Professor Yanis Georgiou. Christopher Stelly, dissertation, A Domain-Specific Language for Digital Forensics and Incident Response Analysis. Major Professor Vasil Rusev. Edward Jacob Yorger, dissertation, Vertical Acoustic Propagation in the Non-Homogeneous Layered Atmosphere for a Time Harmonic Compact Source. Major Professor Ashok Puri. Megan Marie Zerang, dissertation, Associations between Community Violence Exposure, Emotional Desensitization, and Internalizing and Externalizing Symptoms, the Influence of Route of Exposure and Interpersonal Proximity to the Victims of Violence, Major Professor Robert Laird.
Now will the candidate for the degrees of Master of Fine Arts, Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Music, Master of Public Administration, Master of Urban and Regional Planning, Master of Business Administration, Master of Science, Master of Science Engineering Management, and Master of Science in Engineering Science, please stand. President Niccolo, each of these candidates has fulfilled the requirement for the graduate degree integrated in the program. It gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of the degrees.
With the recommendations of the graduate faculty, the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the recommended master's degree with all the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated, and as directed by the Marshal, please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development, Master of Fine Arts, a terminal degree. Genevieve Audrey Reams. Laura Catherine Duvall. Anna Rickerson. Tia Elise Carter. Franz Damas. Melissa Lee Drummond. Go. Jorge Luis Franco. Maria Mercedes Franco. Diana Lacey. Gracia Medina. Michaela Sorrow. Yair Soto. Amber Easter Goche Zubolton. Master of Arts in Teaching, Megan Elizabeth Bonser. Amanda Michelle DeRoche. Catherine Adele Jacoby. Mary Elizabeth Maher. Jared John Kurt Mason. Lindsay Riviere Maxey. Valerie Shea Warren. Master of Education, Norma Ginny Brown. Casey Lede Janusa. Andy Paul Lansing. Sarah Dufresne Nelms. Rachel Trice Ramey. Jay Washington. Master of Music, Kai Chi Chung. Master of Science, Anthony H. Simino. Aaron Kathleen McLaughlin. Django Stefan Zilaji. Joseph L. Yan. Master of Urban and Regional Planning, Tiffany Nicole Campo. Jessica F. Neto. Master of Business Administration, College of Business Administration. LaShonda D. Batley. Patrick Joseph Beard. Matthew Joseph Belusa. Jason Michael Coleman. Amanda Mercedes Cuevas. Amanda also serves as the assistant bursar at UNO. Haley Ann Dawson. Asman A. Gulati. William S. Hall. Tanya Michelle Hamilton. Claudia J. Houghton Navas. Stephen Matthew Baltazar Ontiveros. Rachel E. Hemel. Gage Anthony Lewis. Andrew Mayu. Fanny Galvez McKenna. Brian Edward Moldaner. William Forrest Morgan. Cassie Cooper Olmsted. Brennan Reed Ostrom. Brett Paul Pellegrin. Esther Melody Phelps. Rakisha Keon Pomfrey Wire. Jeffrey Bernard Robinson. Jeremy Aaron Shine. Gregorian Liero Smith. Allison Ulfers Smuck. Rachel Chalet Spears. Jamia Alicia Steptor. Christina Wright Sternhell. Jordan Thomas. Shu Chen Varela. Valerie Wittig. Shania Virginia Woods. Master of Science, Alexander D. Anderson. Hasna S. Atieh. Svetlana Baranivska. Banani Chakraborty. Christian Joy Sheremy. Christopher Wayne Davis. Haley Leanne Ducote. Victoria M. Farmer. Milan Gautam. Tashira Marie Green. Vishal Gupta. Sophia Thi Ha. Emily Catherine Hattier. Cora Ann Hicks Hood. Angel Alexandria Horn. Rebecca V. Iannone. Megan K. Jones. Amy Lynn McAuliffe. Stephanie K. Meehan. Zachary Begun. Zeke Thomas Kersey. Dipanshu Kumar. Lauren Therese Levy. Zhao Xiao Liang. Roshni Pradeep Naran. Dylan Cody Parfait. Jayshelle Marie Perkins. Erica M. Reed. Garrett Joseph Reed. Carly Elise Shable. Janice Lynn Schaefer. Michael Edward Sloan. Jonna Rosemary Smart. Tamika Lornice Warmington Barfield. Sharice Michelle Woods. College of Engineering, Master of Science in Engineering. Helen Matei Claycomb. Jeremy Paul Daigle. Deborah Brada Mondal. Kurt Joseph Wilson. Hong Ki Yu. Master of Science in Engineering Management. Casey Robelo Spansel. Graduate Certificate, Daniel James Cullican. College of Sciences, Mohammed Qasser Ahmed. Courtney Elizabeth Ambrosia. Jennifer Inez Offenberg. Amina Joel Baptiste. Morris Joseph Bonton III. Cody Lee Bordelon. Brian Joseph Carter. Madeline Marie Shinver. Hassan Sherkawi. Jared Foch Anthony Dunbar. Patrick J. Farrell. Yingshu Gao. Edward Thomas Garcia. Edward serves as the computer programmer in the IT department at UNO. Joseph George Imsis. Meredith Ann Nauer. Manisha Panta. Joshua Ryan Thomas, also receiving a graduate certificate from the College of Engineering and the College of Sciences. Emmanuel G. Chernier. Peter Tran. Deepak Ekati.
We now come to the presentation of the undergraduate degrees. That wasn't loud enough. Good. The deans will present the candidates for degree from their respective colleges. We shall begin with the College of Business Administration. Dr. John Williams, Dean of the College of Business, will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business Administration, I would like to say how proud we are of our graduates. To meet the exceptionally high expectations of our AACSB accreditation is quite an accomplishment. Our accreditation ensures that our graduates are ready for the workplace and have advanced skill sets for success. The value of our incredibly rigorous curricula is widely recognized by industry. This results in our graduates being highly recruited throughout New Orleans, the state of Louisiana, and the nation. Graduates, you can feel the utmost pride in your accomplishments today and for the rest of your lives. You are a super achiever. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Business Administration please rise? Dr. Amuzagar, these candidates have met all the requirements for their respective degrees. I am happy to present them to you.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Tashkin Kochak, Dean of the College of Engineering, will present the candidates from his college.
The College of Engineering has the only undergraduate and graduate programs in civil, electrical, and mechanical engineering in Greater New Orleans. Here at UNO, we also have one of only 2 programs in naval architecture and marine engineering in the entire country. Proudly, I would like to mention that the College of Engineering is in the top 200 engineering undergraduate and graduate programs according to U.S. News and World Report. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, and Bachelor of Science in Naval and Marine Engineering please stand? I'm pleased to present these candidates, Dr. Amuzagar. They have fulfilled every requirement for their degrees.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Kim Martin Long, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development, will present the candidates from that college.
The College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development provides students with unparalleled opportunities. Our faculty are superb teachers and scholars, publishing widely in a number of fields, doing theoretical and applied research. We have research institutes that contribute significantly to scholarship to the university. And they also provide great opportunities for our students to get wonderful experience before graduation. Our college focuses on effective student learning, community collaborations, and research that makes a difference in the lives of our students in the region and the country and wider, even this larger world. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development please stand? And will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development please stand? These candidates, Dr. Amuzagar, have fulfilled all the requirements of their respective degrees, and it is with pleasure that I recommend them to you.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Steve Johnson, Dean of the College of Sciences, will present the candidates from his college.
Today we recognize the accomplishments of the students in the College of Sciences. On behalf of all the faculty, staff, and alumni in the College of Sciences, I wish you tremendous luck in your future endeavors. You are an extremely impressive group of young scientists, and your UNO degree will open great doors for opportunity. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in the College of Sciences please stand? Dr. Amuzagar, these candidates have met all the requirements for their respective degrees, and it is with pleasure that I present them to you.
Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Caroline Noyes, Associate Provost for Academic Programs, will present the candidates in the Interdisciplinary Studies program.
Students who choose an interdisciplinary studies majors are out-of-the-box thinkers, characterized by creative and innovative approaches to learning. The hallmark of the program is the Integrative Learning Plan, which requires students to integrate disciplinary and cultural perspectives from 2 to 3 disciplines. IDS students are characterized by their determination to pursue interesting questions, their curiosity to pull at disciplinary threads and see what unwinds, their willingness to accept the challenge of integrating different concepts into a coherent whole, and their persistence in forging their own intellectual path. Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies please stand? These candidates have met all the requirements for their degrees, and it is with pleasure that I present them.
Thank you. Now, would all undergraduate candidates from all academic colleges please stand? That was pretty good, but it wasn't really a UNO proud one. So let's do a UNO proud cheer for our undergrads. President Niccolo, all of these degree candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for the undergraduate degrees, printed above their names in the commencement program. It gives me great pleasure to present them to you for the conferring of the degree.
With the recommendations of the academic deans and directors of the respective units, the provost and senior vice president for academic affairs, and by the authority vested in me by the University of Louisiana System Board of Supervisors, I confer upon each of you the appropriate undergraduate degree with all of the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. Please be seated, and as directed by the marshals, please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
College of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, Doralice Abreu. Kayla Michelle Alexander. Michael C. Amos. Matthew R. Armstrong. Mackenzie Jordan Avent. William B. Bailey. Joseph Calvin Bellot. Ashley Elizabeth Bergeron. Alexandra A. Bernard. Gabrielle Nicole Bondillo, cum laude. Benjamin Pierre Bonnet. Matthew J. Bowman. Jennifer Marie Bryson. Stephanie Marie Cabrera. Joshua Durrell Caples. Jessica Amy Bauer Corona. Nicholas Andrew Corona. Aisha I. Chima. Ashley Ann Christensen. Takia A. Collins. Cynthia J. Cullen. This posthumous degree is being accepted by Cynthia Cullen's daughter, Sierra White. Havsep Dekeshin. James D. Dew. Che Quinn Din. Imani Christiana Dunn. Amanda M. Eckerly. Blake A. Eugene. Abdullah A. Farhood. Jeffrey S. Fernandez. Jason D. Francois Jr. Aileen Elizabeth Golding. Aisha Kana Gonzalez. Angel Vanessa Green. Nicole Bailey Griffith. Alexis Molina Guerra. Emily Claire Hartenstein. Fatima P. Hasbun, summa cum laude. Mandy Lee Abear. Anna Hernandez. Alanya Powell Herron. Kevin M. Hewer. Emma Laura Hickman. Talat A. Hindi. Rosina A. Hossein. Zachary Jeffries, receiving 2 Bachelor of Science degrees from the College of Business Administration. Taylor Alexis Jones. Alan Thomas Joseph, magna cum laude. Kirsty Shakita Joseph. Jeremiah J. Joseph. Simone Joseph. Dikshanta K.C., magna cum laude. Alan Michael Karmazin. Daniel Oleg Krujashov. Jacqueline Amanda Laventry. Colin P. LaRue. Jared Lombard. Danielle Lee Lawrence. Justin Roy Melo. Mariska Noel Matthews. Rashmi L. Mendoza. Joel S. Milano. Jordan Moreno. Rio Morishita. John Morial. Colette A. Muro. Olivia Megan Nicodemus. Caleb J. Palmer. Keyshawn Patterson. Ashley N. Perandi. Lily S. Fan. Peter T. Philibar. Emma R. Piazza. Go. Stephanie Marie Pinzone. Nicholas Samuel Price. Christian R. Richard. Joseph Aaron Robena. Alejandro Rodriguez. Michaela S. Santiago. Christopher I. Scanavino. Bradley L. Smith. Brayson O. Smith. Brendan Lewis Smith. Jackson G. Smith. Makira Coriel Smith. Elizabeth Hawthorne Songer. Seth Andrew Stackhouse. Jacob M. Stillman, magna cum laude. Christian Anthony Termini. Sarah K. Thomas, cum laude. J. Ron Thornton. Tatiana Tonu. Drew M. Tortorich. Jonathan T. Tran. Lauren Nicole Turner. Princess Amber Vinette. Go. Lawrence R. Walthall. Joseph William Walther. Shane Dwayne Wells. Wendell Reno Wells. John Richard Williams, magna cum laude. Marcus C. Williams. Glory G. Woods. Idion Wright. Jamie Young. College of Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Luis Carlos Heredia. Bailey L. Herm. Kevin George Hurt. Patrick Douglas James, cum laude. Christopher Gilbert Klim. Eric Norbert Cocken, magna cum laude. John Edward Lambertson. Camila Fernanda Millon. Luis David Serrano Gonzalez. Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, Joseph Blake Davenport. Jordan Paul Dion. Darius K. Every. Brian Emmanuel Gonzalez Ventura. Andrew Travis Jenkins. Thomas Jacob Landa. Trevor A. McSwain, magna cum laude. Jonathan Ty Din Wynn. Tony D. Wynn. Jose Maria Paz Alvarenga, magna cum laude. Stephen Joseph Priola. Dominic Michael Traina. Brennan Blake Wank. Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Michael Justin Adams. Jassim Jamal Abarek. Sultan B. Al-Maki. Murtada Salah M. Al-Mohammed. Michael J. Baroni, cum laude. Corey M. Broussard. Matthew Paul Broussard. Daniel James Elfert. Christopher J. Gazave. Brandon Barbaro Hernandez. Branger Barbaro Hernandez. Eric Tyler Hume III. Brian Hamilton Lauritsen. Jeremy Elisha Manuel. Mitchell G. Morin, University Honors. Pablo J. Orellano Rosales. Alexis Marie Patton. Jenna Gremillon Poole. Oakland D. Spear. Vincent Zui Tran Vu. William Lewis Wood IV. College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development, Bachelor of Arts, Eric Alton Arneville. Alex Joseph Becknell, summa cum laude. Anastasia Renee Bennett. Matthew Christian Bowers. Jacqueline McGowan Brandon. Amy E. Bublis. Ari Irene Buggage. Andrew Kyle Bunch. Jewel Elizabeth Jessica Campbell. Marielle Melissa Campbell. Roxania Argentina Carabeo Ansley. Clayton Timothy Constant. Angelica Faith Crepel. Carly Ariel DiVincenti. Margaret Emma Earls, summa cum laude, University High Honors and Honors in Film Arts. Trevor Mitchell Eskin, cum laude, receiving 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees from the College of Liberal Arts, Education and Human Development. India Monet Christoria Francois, cum laude. Julia M. Fredrickson. Selena Renee Moran Garrett, magna cum laude. Robert M. Giancontieri. Joshua Michael Giglione, magna cum laude. Jenna S. Glenn, cum laude. Kelsey Victoria Gooch. Carlton Wayne Gray Jr. Jasmine Rainique Green. Daniel Lewis Guillory. Amanda Lynn Gullett, magna cum laude, University Honors. Barrington Kenyatta Abear. Mariah Lakeisha Hester. Brianna Ariel Jackson, cum laude. Jillian Alexandra Jacob. Patrick Thomas Lacarej, cum laude, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree from the College of Business Administration. Lucy S. Lim. Devin Michael Luquette. Ryan Edward Marrero. Abby Lynn Martin, cum laude. Darian Nicole Martin, summa cum laude. Kaylee Marie McCarthy, summa cum laude. Kathleen Carlisle Michael. Kevin Michael Michaud, summa cum laude. Charles Connor Miller. Santana Niles Mitchell. Rachel Kathleen Morris, summa cum laude, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree from the College of Business Administration. Amber Nicole Munster, cum laude. Stephen Michael Muro. Alyssa A. Newsham. Amy T. Wynn. How T. Wynn. Cody Scott Ortis. Destiny Rose Pardo. Destiny Marie Paria, receiving 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees from the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development. Fabian R. Perez. Ladisha Ariel Perkins. Chad Michael Populus Jr. Kaylee Elizabeth Reynoso. Jahari K. Reynolds, receiving 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees from the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development. Macy Maria Roberts. Gregory D. Scott, receiving 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees from the College of Liberal Arts, Education, and Human Development. David Alexander Senence. Clinton Harry Sharp IV. Tatiana M. Smock. Zachary A. Sontag. Jeremy Joseph Trahan. Jacob D. Wade. Amber Corinne Weber. Katie Ann Marie Wenzel, summa cum laude. Derwin Kirk Wilwright Jr. Bachelor of Science. Aubriana Nicole Austin. Kristen Michelle Dick Parnell. Sydney Evans Elkins. Blake Edward Evans. Kayla R. Gerard. Gabrielle R. Gonzalez. Alan Joseph Greenwald. Aaliyah Hamilton. Claire Elizabeth Jones. Jillian Gail Landry. Haley Marie LeBlanc, magna cum laude. Chandler Ray Mitchell. Mikhail J. Nemi. Shelby Marie Nix, magna cum laude. Courtney Dozat Palos. Casalyn Marie Rojas, cum laude. Diana Shalabi, magna cum laude. Taylor Ray Spears, cum laude. Kayla Lynn Thomas. Sarah Michelle Trentacosta, summa cum laude. Mary Mason Wright. College of Sciences, Bachelor of Science, Kauthar Ahmad. Lauren Danielle Alvarado, summa cum laude. Brittany Lynn Gregg, magna cum laude. Amna Raid Atala. Tamam Raid Atala. Sydney Charisse Octavia Austin. Kelly Marie Othmont. Javier Estuardo Ayala Sagastume. Mary Claire Beaver. Rebecca Sare Burhorst. Jean-Luc Bixler, summa cum laude. Logan S. Borison, magna cum laude. Alana Rose Bradley, magna cum laude. Ashton Connor Brayard. Zoe Nicole Brisino, cum laude. Jalon Enrique Ricardo Brown. Mario A. Brown. Ariana Gabriela Cruz. Myla Inez Dapramont. Raymond L. Davis. Paula Din, summa cum laude. Patrick Renee Dotson. Amy R. Downey. Megan Antoinette Druett. Caitlin Michelle Dumas. Shelby Francis Dunbar. Chelsea Lynn Duplantis, magna cum laude. Sarah Juliette Etienne. Kamalia Fahimpour, magna cum laude. Kamia Fahimpour, magna cum laude. Austin Alexander Farthing. Gladys Florencia Castro. Christina Maria Garcia. Madison Lynn Goff. Noah William Haynes. Danielle Loria Harbor, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Cecile Henderson. Jordan Victoria Herbert, magna cum laude. Joseph Z. Hill. Leslie Yvette Hingle. Madison Elise Hiver. Daniel William Yeager. Manunique S. Johnson. Natalie Elizabeth Jones. Jacob Kelgren. Reese Helen Kinchin, summa cum laude. Sydney M. Kirkland. Kristen Renee Latour. Kristen Jade LeCompte. Karen Margarita Lopez. Leslie Elizabeth Lopez. Alexis Lubert. Jonathan Michael Mallory. Danielle Marie Mangiapano. Claire Elizabeth Melanson, magna cum laude. Mario Mendoza. Benicia Michelle. Gianni Zeladon Milan. Victoria Elizabeth Monson, summa cum laude. Omar Morad. Jordan Francis Moran Myers. Mariah Simone Mouton. Harold John Newman III, magna cum laude. Nok Hong Wen, cum laude. Thu Yet Ning Ashley Wen, magna cum laude. Kelly Ann Nini, magna cum laude. Kimberly W. Nunez. Zaid M. Otum, summa cum laude. Ketsi Pacheco Monar. Christopher Vincent Padilla. Michael Harrison Pagones. June Young Park, summa cum laude. Jared Michael Perot. Tong Kwok Pham. Gabrielle Alexis Pizzolato. Kalen Jacob S. Queen. Nabil Gulsar Rana, magna cum laude. Taylor Renee Randolph. Benjamin Scott Ranji. Catalina Rubiano, magna cum laude. Daniel Walker Russo. Rodrika Rutledge. Halima Mohammed Sarsour. Amir K. Suleiman, magna cum laude. Maria Zia Tahir. Alex M. Tran. Joshua Tree Kang Tran, cum laude. Tina T. Tran. Tommy On Tran. Caitlin Treadway. Jennifer Marisol Troya. Haley Alexis Tucker, cum laude. Heidi Ann Turner, cum laude. Faluke Egwutazu, always okay. Wee Vu, summa cum laude. University High Honors and Honors in Computer Science. Courtney D. Weaver, summa cum laude, Honors in Biological Sciences. Caitlin Ann Altman. Saxon G. Ball. Angel Christine Bergeron. Emily J. Bruton. Coy J. Lane Brignac. Alexis Caroline Buson. Stephanie DeCarlos Carreras. Sion Connerly. Natasha Lynn Delaros Reyes, cum laude. Nicole D. Evans. Sarah Rodriguez Fairchild. Erica Ann Forchia. Lones James Gagnard III. Carmela L. Graham. Tuesday Lee Hill. Megan J. Lanter. Lainey May. Macy Mathern. Jeronica McClue. Tiffany Mai Win. Andrew Severio Palumbo. Donald Lawrence Pesky III. Rayshana Van Treese Poole. Kristen Marie Sirkovich. Aubrey Ruth Smith. Baron Steckler. Elizabeth Reagan Stevens, magna cum laude. Joshua Dale Stogner. Megan Christina Swan. Jordan P. Villavaso.
Graduates, on behalf of everyone here, we congratulate you on your accomplishments. Congratulations. There is one remaining tradition. There is one remaining tradition for us to address. The tassel is worn to the right and then moved to the left to symbolize a student's transition from candidate to graduate. So with the vocal support of a proud UNO audience, please move your tassel and let's congratulate our graduates again. And now that you are graduates, it's important that you maintain your relationship with your alma mater. And so it's my pleasure to introduce Nell Toomer, representing the University of New Orleans Alumni Association, to offer her congratulations.
Congratulations, summer and fall 2019 graduates. You did it! And you graduated on Friday the 13th. As an executive board member of the UNO Alumni Association, I would like to ask all of the UNO alumni in the audience to please stand. Thank you very much. To the graduates, as new alums, please join our free network for alumni at unomatrix.com. You are now proud members of the UNO Alumni Nation!
As the newest members of the University of New Orleans, the newest graduates, you're now a member of a powerful alumni network. At this time, please take out your alumni pin, pin it to your stole or gown, and wear it with pride!
I want to thank the Platform Party and the faculty and staff of the University of New Orleans for their participation today. A word of thanks is also due to the numerous departments, the Registrar's Office, our student ambassadors, and so many other individuals who have worked hours to make this occasion a success. With that, it is my pleasure again to call on Miss Virginia Bourne, who will sing us the Alma Mater. The words to the Alma Mater can be found in your program. Please stand. I would ask that everyone remain in their seats until the Platform Party and the graduates have recessed from the arena. Thanks to all of you, and again, congratulations, privateers.